something called a functor. A functor...
I like that one.
A functor is a mapping between categories.
Okay.
So, if I can take... You could look at a cat as a functor between cat food and cat shit. A cat is a thing that takes cat food and turns it into cat shit.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think so.
A functor represents an active process of mapping between two different categories.
Okay. Is there another example? I get it.
Yeah.
Is there any other example you have for that?
Sure, anything. An amplifier that takes, the needle on a record player. It takes the shape of the groove and maps it into an electrical signal that can be amplified, right? So the functor of translating that physical vibration into an electrical signal, right? So functors are these mappings.
So what if I'm reading, am I a functor of the written word to the spoken word? Like if I'm reading aloud or something?
Yes, or if you're comprehending, you are the functor of consuming the tokens on the page and transforming them into comprehension, the categorical understanding of the context of the page. So then that means
we're all just functors, baby.
There you go. That's it. That is it. That's what it comes down to. Is I strongly believe that cognition itself is a set of functors that meet some basic properties, such as the ability for self-reference, and a few other things that allow for essentially homeostatic control systems that can maintain a state of homeostasis. Because otherwise, entropy just dissipates, right? So you are a really complex amalgam of matter.
Thank you.
There's a lot of chemistry going on inside your body, and it just like groups into higher and higher and higher order categories until you get to the self. And for whatever reason, you're like sitting like here between like your eyes, right? At least that's where I feel like I am. I don't know. Maybe some people feel like they're, on their left ass cheek or something. Yeah. Probably not. But what you're doing is you're grouping things together from the Planck scale on up. Your subatomic particles, atoms, molecules, proteins, cells, multicellular structures, and then systems of like circulatory systems and stuff. And you're creating all these feedback loops. So eventually you get to this one that can somehow